Cardinal Robert Prevost has been named as the new Pope of the Roman Catholic Church, taking the name Leo XIV. And joining us this morning with his perspectives is WATD political analyst and church expert John Creed. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Dan. And I'll tell you, I was shocked that it was an American who was chosen as Pope.
Yeah, that came as a surprise to many, many people, that it was never seen as being an American as even a possibility.
And also, I was surprised that the person was so young. He's only 69. I thought they would go for somebody in their 80s because Francis was very progressive, and I thought they'd try to slow the machine down, but that is not what happened. But they picked somebody, and picking an American might show that he has, which he does have, good administrative skills, because the Vatican Treasury is in deep trouble.
Now, some speculate also talk about that he had a very close relationship to Francis, so there will probably be some continuity?
Well, continuity in one sense, but theologically and the running of the church and so forth, that might cause some problems. I would be interested, and we'll never know, Dan, how the African bishops, African cardinals voted, because they were conservative and not supporters of Francis.
And it's also interesting that he took the name Leo.
Leo, I thought that was an excellent choice. Pope Leo XIII wrote a great social document, Rerum Novarum, in 1893, and if he writes documents like that, Leo was the right name to take.
There's also something that's going to be interesting to watch, and that's the relations that they'll have with the U.S. and China, not only as a pope, but also as the leader of a sovereign nation.
Well, that is very true, and I think Leo is going to have to be tested, because Pope Francis allowed the Chinese government to pick Catholic bishops, and I just don't know how Leo will handle that. And of course, the sexual abuse thing, and also same-sex marriage, and a problem that Archbishop Henning has stepped into, and I think those are the problems right off the bat, but we'll see what happens over the next many years, and I couldn't believe that they picked somebody so young.
And what about, briefly, do you think he's already had some interactions with the Trump administration?
Well, he has. He's criticized Trump, and I don't blame him, and I think what he said on Vice President Vance, Leo was 100% correct. What I think they have to look at, don't forget, he's from Illinois, and like Massachusetts, they have many Catholic politicians who are pro-abortion. And let's see what he says about that, too, because I haven't heard that he's said anything against Catholic politicians who are pro-abortion.
All righty. Well, we're going to have to leave it right there, but thank you so much for speaking with us. We do appreciate it.
And we'll probably be talking more, Dan. Thank you.
Thank you.